Hello, 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 hello. Sorry, I have muted my microphone. I hope you're doing well. Hi, hi. Hello, Evan. Hello, Veer. Hello, Bargio. Good to see you. How you doing? Oh, I hope you're doing well. All right. So, oh, thank you for the headbutt. Oh my gosh, I forgot to, I forgot to disable those headbutts for my guests. Whoa. Wait, I don't think I can do it right now. Give me a moment. Okay, it should work now. So today I'm going, of course, paint elves because this is the thing I need to do. I didn't have any moment to paint myself, so I will be probably trying to fix those errors I made last stream on this model. No, not very much. There are not very many. Sorry, not many of them, but still pretty big amount of little fixes that I need to apply. So I will take this, and I will take. Where is Corax White? There you are. Yeah, the Corax White will be good. So I just went to this Subnautica playthrough last night. Oh, happy little accidents. No, these are pretty not happy accidents. I don't like making accidents on my minis, but I made them so many. What's the crew? Sea Shanties and Cyclops. Well, if there will be a crew, then it's only one person in Subnautica. I need to mix up this paint because it's a little stale right now. I know that there are some shanties in Warframe, which is pretty weird because it's a space game, but hey, there could be shanties in Stellaris, so why not in Warframe? Rich captain, no. I think I need a little smaller brush for this. Yeah, I think I need inside detail. Or maybe not inside detail, but... No, I don't need Psycho. Where is it? Like... Yes, I really enjoy Alina Ginger Tail songs. Banana Tiger, Banana Tiger. Like, you say 3 people were transported to Games Worlds and had to finish the Helm to return. Oh, they could sing shanties. Space shanties are also a thing in the late future. Yeah, I know that there's this, shanties in Stellaris when they released Aquatics species. There was in the trailer that there were shanties. Very awesome though. Do I? I need very small brush and I don't have. Oh, maybe I have. I mean, I could do this probably. My old trusty starter brush. One of the best brushes I ever had. No, I don't have paper? Really? Oh, give me a moment. I thought I think I lost my paper somewhere. Oh, okay. I have it. All right. Where is the water? There are songs about water. Yes. Yeah, of course. I mean, shanties are mostly thing because it helps with the coordination with the lines, because the crew needs to set lines into correct order. So there was shanties were saying in various reasons, and various shanties had various things to how can I say it? Various reasons, right? So one shanties were for these lines, other for these lines. It was pretty cool. I was over the moon when the list played Studzianki covered by on stream. Yes, I really like Studzianki. She sings very well in Polish. I mean, it's an older version of Polish, but still, it's incredible. No, the paint is not going. It's not looking well though. The video performing it has a really weird looking guitar. I think it's a Russian something. I never saw it before. I mean, in non-Russian related stuff, so probably some balalaika or something like this. Easy to learn. They have rhythm, good for labor, and they keep stories alive. Yeah, yes, that's the reason for shanties. Really, really like those stuff. Okay, now this one. I think it's still too much paint. I selected shanty style concert today. Oh, nice. Very cool. Water is also affected. Santiano, hey, isn't like modern, more modern stuff with the electric guitars and something like this? Because I know them. They are German bands, right? I think they're German. Santiano is also a name of the very popular shanty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, German styled shanty song. Yes, yes, yes. I really, I think that my favorite one, because I heard them. I think my favorite one is Johnny Boy. I really, really like this song. And don't worry, today's stream will be a little shorter because I have a lot of things to do. A lot of unexpected plans that showed up today. So I think I will just... I will not be able to do normal stream. But don't worry, tomorrow we will have Baldur's Gate, and I think I have evening free. And I really hope that I have evening free. I missed my bird bard. I mean, it's not a bird, but it's a bird. It counts. Oh my gosh, the ending of Assassin's Creed Rogue. Sorry, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Oh my gosh. It feels. My favorite Assassin's Creed. It was not really Assassin's Creed game. Still, I love it. The parting glass is too beautiful. Yes, it is. Play. Wait. I want to play Black Flag, and I'm planning to getting the Egypt one. The Egypt one is completely different experience from the Black Flag. I don't have much good opinion about this because I played it on. This is my first game on PS4, and I really, really don't get the controls very well on PS4. So my opinion is biased. Biased. I think, yeah. I think we even. But yeah, I think the Odyssey, the Greece one was my favorite from this modern free ones. You know, the Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. I never played Valhalla, but I don't have time to play Assassin's Creed anymore. Biased. Okay. Biased. Okay. Because those games are huge, and huge in bad way, for me at least, because they are filled with a lot of course, a lot of quests and a lot of cool lore and stuff, but like 70% of those games are useless chests, crafting materials, camps, caves, outposts, and stuff. They are useless. They took time. They took a lot of time, and they don't give you any rewards other than completion points. I mean, they give you some gold and maybe some weapon, but still, it's yeah. This is bloat. This is bloat. Just bloat. This is a very good word for those. And this is the reason why I didn't finish Valhalla. Sorry, Odyssey. I just don't have time for this. And I'm the person who really likes to play the game whole. I mean, this is the meme that I paid $60 for a game, so I played full. And yes, I mean, yeah, I did like this sometimes. I really like to explore the world. I really like to explore the various lore stuff. But this is just useless stuff. It gives you more experience, but experience don't matter because the enemies are also always in your level. So I think you can disable it, but still, it's not very fun. And then you get a superpowers or something like this. It looks just silly and unnecessary. So yeah, I didn't enjoy that. I covered Cyberpunk yesterday as the whole 70 hours. 70 hours is okay. I mean, if you can play this game, like you sit one day, play hour, and you sit another day, and so you play hour or two, it's cool, right? But I played Odyssey. I think I sit on this game like 3 times, and I didn't play at the beginning. I played the one continuous playthrough of various months, and I still think I'm not finishing 1/3 of the world. It's just crazy stupid because you have like 5,000 chests that you need to gather to get a completionist stuff. It just don't. It's not fun. Daily quest escort the Donbass through the instant death lands. Mission will fail, targets dies. Yes, something like that. You have a lot of stuff to do, but the stuff is useless. Just don't give you anything other than some stupid sword or armor that will become obsolete like 1 second after you level up. So we just, yeah, I think it's just bad game design. Origins, I didn't play Origins that much, so I'm not having any idea how it looks like this. But I hear the Valhalla is looking very similar to Odyssey. The thing is that every game back then got review of it Guild Wars. Yeah, yes, yeah. I really I noticed that I really don't have time for those games anymore. I just need to play something that gives me a big burst of energy or joy in a short amount of time. That's why I like to play Fortnite. It gives me anger. No, it also gives me entertainment. No, it's a Polish version. Otwórzmy rany, a potem zalecz. Z moich snów uciekasz nad ranem. Zimna jak agretka, jak bez. I really like this song. Kowy odrzech, od łez. Za wilczym śladem podążam w zamieć. I also have the issue with The Witcher because of the bloat quests. I really like this game. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite one. But I also really like to play the game as a whole, as I said before. So the issue I have is the Skellige Islands. Because on the Skellige you don't have any, almost not land, but mostly sea. And you have a lot of chests on the sea and under the sea. You have the voice for that thing of the song? Oh, thank you. Oh. Especially if the second escort person is level 10 from 20. The monster will use H bomb level skills on the PC only. Yeah, understandable. It's the issue. So yeah, so I when I played The Witcher 3, I cleaned everything in the first location. I cleaned everything in the big map, like everything. Then I go to Skellige and I was like, fuck it. Just fuck this shit. I noticed the entire map filled with the little chests that have like potion and I don't know, piece of shit worth of 2 gold or stuff. I just googled where to find the recipes for armor, loot those, and just screw it. But at least Witcher has amazing story to tell, not like Odyssey. And freaking Odyssey ripped off some quest from Witcher, and some locations. So yeah, it was pain. But the spring contraption that throws pie in your face when you read the chat. What? No, sorry, I don't have my monitor on in front of me. I have my monitor there. Less chest and lower playtime sometimes makes better time. Yes, yes, exactly. Do you know that I collected every chest in the Black Flag? I hate myself for doing that. I lost so much time for nothing. And I did, but I wanted to finish this game as 100%, and I was 98% finished game. But I cannot manage to kill those big galleons, the big world bosses. The one with the mortar ship, kills me every time. So I stuck on that, and I decided, fuck it. I only play Black Flag to the scene where you can raid ships. Oh, I don't remember the plot of the Black Flag at all, which is not good. Which is not good at all. But I really, really don't care about this game because this game is pirate game though. It's one of the best pirate games I ever played. So, well, screw it. Screw up the lore. I just want to have fun, and I had a lot of fun playing Black Flag. Okay, I think it's mostly fixed. Maybe here. I stopped caring about Assassin's Creed lore after Black Flag because it was just too much. I love ship fights. Yeah, ship fights are amazing. Mm. And you know what I loved in this game? I collected all freaking shanties just to uh, listen them. I never used the fast travel. I sail through the sea and listen to the shanties. Best stuff ever. And I really really enjoyed that in the Odyssey you can sail your own ship, but all the shanties are in Greek, so I have no idea what they are singing. I wanted to play Rogue on stream. It's the spin-off when you play as a Templar. Uh, so I think about it, but I think the game is a little too old, and I don't know how it will work on stream because some games of some Assassin's Creed I know that have issues with streams. And I remember the Black Flag was not exactly a bug-free game at all. So yeah. And I also have Baldur's Gate to play. Oh, by the way, yeah. I think this is a good world building compared to the Odyssey, because in Baldur's Gate you have a lot of things to do. Oh. If you could invent national holiday, what would it be about and why? I mean, there are not a lot of national holidays in Poland. For example, the closest one is the 15th of August. Is the is the it is the Catholic celebration. It's Assumption Day, I think, and also it's the Polish Military Day. But if I could invent one more, I think it will be something related to unity with each other. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Valentine's, St. Patrick's, Easter. Rank those holidays and one gotta go. I, I don't celebrate most of them though. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. Uh, are you spamming me right now? I don't think I want to answer the questions anymore. Maybe wait for my answer. So yeah. Let's go with those one. Where are you? Where there you are. The bark. Dig deeper in the past and looks at the sailing ships. The passion started when I heard how honorable the captain of Prince Eugen was, and hearing stories of the Bismarck and the Scholar Sam on the Japanese ships. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, the history, the ship history is pretty great. Uh, Unfortunately, there are no such things. I mean, there are not a lot of battles in the Polish history. I know one, and that's mostly that's mostly everything. Uh, so it's the Battle of Oliva. It's in the 17th century, 17th or 16th century. I don't remember. It's one of the battle with the Swedes, and it's really funny because the Poland don't have their national ship builders, so it's mostly mercenary merchant fleets, and the admiral was Dutch, who died in the battle. There's only some ships back then, in the late past, which were then over weaponized and armored. Yeah, yes. Most of these ships are not armored very well. Uh, I bet they could have even had a match against the Dreadnought. I don't know. I think Dreadnought was superior ship after it was invented. But maybe I don't know something. Probably I don't because I'm just a bird. I mean, the Dreadnought has the advantage to be able to sail in whatever wind that is blowing because it doesn't rely on the wind, and it was also a very heavy armored ship. So I don't think the sailing ship has anything against the Dreadnought. But yeah, the Battle of Oliva was I think the only big victory in the sea. Poland was mostly land-oriented nation. We didn't have any colonies. We don't have any sailing history, but so yeah, so it was only one battle, and I mean there are some Polish people who sails, of course, but not very much. I feel cruising cruise ship with comically low armor, which they have still called a full flag battleship. I'm not expert about battleships. I have no idea mostly. I have only a very slightly idea how it looks like. But yeah, wait a moment. Okay, a little more water. Okay, that's a perfect amount. So yeah, so the mostly stuff I know about the ships What what perceives work, Bryza? Thank you. I really try not to mess with the code though. uh, that I know that bit that the mostly ship names are not from the ship type, but the sail that have and the amount of masts. But yeah, but the modern warships are not very interesting for me. I don't exactly like the war history. I don't really like to think about it and to take care about those stuff. I of course I know about it because I was very interested in the history overall. So it's not like I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's just not my piece of cake though. Mm, but yeah, but I know a little history about the Polish warships in the World War II. I mean, it's hard to say that it's a warship. I mean, this is warship, but it was very small amount of them. But there are some that I got excelled the way both how attack. Yes, yes. So I know that the Polish warship was the. I mean, most of the Polish navy was destroyed in the first day of World War II. Mm, except modern, really pretty modern destroyers that they escaped to the Great Britain. One of them escaped without having any maps because the radio communication because radio was broken. So they rely on the stars and the maps, sailing through the Danish Strait. It was very crazy, dangerous, but they did it. One of the Polish warship also take part with the hunting Bismarck. It's also pretty cool story. But most of them are, yeah, it's very small part of the World War II. That's a skill. Yes, that was a great skill. The most I know that the plan for the ship battles in World of Two was I mean the beginning of the World of Two was don't let them sink the don't let them sink the destroyers. So every other ship, like some mine layers, some transporters, old corvettes, and all the little navy that the Poland have, is protecting the escape of the destroyers, because it's they couldn't stand any fight against the German fleet. Wait, one of the Polish ships opposed the Bismarck? Yes. It was during the hunt of the Bismarck with the British ships. Uh, it's I don't remember which one was those, but it was one of the Polish Navy ship. Uh, I know that the ship is still alive. You can watch this ship in Gdynia museum. It's a museum ship right now. Uh, it I mean I know there's a story related to this, but it's hard to tell if it's 100% real. Uh, but it probably have some real sources, probably something related to then. But I know that there was a story when the British ships and the Polish one also was hunting Bismarck, and when they started to fire it, they spotted the damaged Bismarck and they started to uh, fight it. The Polish one didn't exactly follow the orders, and the sailor started screaming to the Bismarck and starting to communicate with the light codes that they are the Polish ship, and they're firing to the Bismarck. It was I am not sure if that doesn't sound very real, but it could be. I know that the war has crazy, stupid stories sometimes. Uh, they sound very fantastic, but some of them are true. So I mean, it's on the Wikipedia. So if you want to read, yeah, it's a Piorun. Yes, the Hunt for the Bismarck is like crime story. Yeah. So the RP Piorun was the. Wait, so the Piorun is I think the Piorun is I don't know if the Grom is on the Gdynia or Piorun. I have or Burza. They all have storm related names. So I might mix them. Maybe the Piorun is not exist anymore. I will need to check it. Give me a moment, I will do it. Because now I am really interested. It's still a little crazy that the little destroyer Piorun got dismantled. So the other ship is in the port in the Gdynia. Probably Burza. You know, it's very hard to recall the story from the memory. I read it in few years ago, so I might I do mismanage the facts. Most of the ships were dismantled. They were pretty obsolete after the war. And the Polish emigration government was not exactly in position to oppose anything, unfortunately. So they probably got dismantled like straight away. The Polish had the part in taking down the flaming dragon Bismarck. Yeah, it was one of them. It was a big asset to the Polish Navy. They are very modern, and it's a pretty good call because who the hell wants to fight a battleship in the middle of the Baltic Sea? So the destroyers are pretty good spot. But it was too small, and without any air superiority, it was doomed. Destroyers are nimble. Yeah, yeah. So they are very good at the small seas. The battleships are more like on the open seas. But as the history told, the battleship history was over in World War II. Yes, and the battleships are the big ship. Look how strong we are. We have big ship. Our ship is bigger than our neighbors. God damn it. Oh, I screwed so much. Oh, I want to fix it anyway. Yes. But yeah, but I understand though. It's really big ship, so it shows the power, but in the reality they are more than a hindrance than an asset. And so many poor people died on the battleships. And mostly on the ships. I mean, that's what I don't like to talk about the war and stuff because it's just tragic stories. But unfortunately, his story is mostly all about the war. Mm. Do you know what I would want to say? The modern design of the sailing ship. Because I really hope the sailing ship didn't have had their last words. With current technology and current advancements of understanding how the things works, uh, maybe there will be possibility that they will design a ship that runs on the wind and mostly on the wind, maybe powering some batteries or something like this, to create a ship that will don't exactly garbage our environment that much as the transport ship. Imagine a huge ass tanker, or maybe the tanker, it's not called tanker, it's the cargo ship, yeah, huge ass cargo ship with huge ass sails, and they will not use any fuel or stuff like this. Yeah, even in 19th century when they designed the auto line system, we took out the space for containers. Yeah, like a big ship that will run environmentally friendly. That will fix so many issues. But in the 19th century they designed the auto line systems for the ship, so the crew was reduced very much. 19th or 18th century, I don't remember. Uh, so mostly probably it will be the crew will be the same, but it's probably it's. I'm not talking about the classical sails and stuff. Maybe some modern design, the compact design that will work better. We have the knowledge, we have the technology. So if that will be if that will be possible, it will be awesome. Because the ships, the wind related ships can be damn fast. So it's not exactly the speed issue, right? Because the sailing ships, even the windjammers, uh, I don't want to know how many tons of wood they make. No, I don't. Not talking about the wood. They could be steel, they could be aluminum, they could be anything. Uh, Maybe something better than wood. Uh, I'm talking about the completely modern look on the sailing ship. Even if the modern sails with a little weird design could be a little help for the engines, it will be better. Because the ship's generating so much pollution, so much shit in the world. And I know that people needs their cargo, right? It's not like that we need to stop everything because it pollutes. Yeah, we need to find a good other ways to reduce it as much as possible. So if why don't we equip all cargo ships nuclear devices? I don't know if that's the nuclear devices are better than the fuels, of course, but it comes with the very big part of the nuclear waste. So I think it's more of the cost related issues, right? And also the nuclear waste is a little problematic with there's not the way that we need to dig it under the ground like like before. I mean, it's better. It's better. It's much better. I would love to have the atomic plant in Poland because we don't have any, and that's bad. Uh, because we run gas on the coal, which is fucking stupid. Uh, but yeah, but it's maybe I would vote for that though. Still, because it's better than the freaking fuel. But still, maybe it's not the best way, but it's better than now. Maybe if the cargo ship will be damaged, it will be very bad for the environment. I'm not expert on about the atomic stuff. I only watched Oppenheimer once, so I have no idea. Hello neighbor, we deal with the same problem. Yeah, but I think the problem is a little different. Because as I know, Germany had uh, the atomic plants. So Poland didn't have any. Yeah, had. I will not comment on this, but you probably can guess my my feelings about those. Mm, so yeah, I think the coal is not the way to the future. Hello, Noodle. What a cutie he's here. Oh, the Polish word of the day. Oh my gosh. The Polish word of the day for today is sierpień. That means August. I mean, it's not exactly the August like the name, but it's the name of the month. So it's mostly related to the sequel. You know, the the the, the sequel. This thing. Uh, so yeah, it's month of the harvest. As the Mounted Blade fans would tell, it's a harvest season. Because freaking Romans didn't get to us, so we need to have our name. One of the Noodle Birthday. Oh, the Noodle Birthday! The best kind of birthday. You will be 16 this year. Congratulations. For I know, atomic energy is absolute good way to lead us to the change of the way how to produce energy midterm 50 years. I can agree on this. I can agree because atomic energy is uh, not the solution, but it's the way to. But not it's the solution, but it's a way to transform our energy through the times to maybe some more ecological. The color scheme of the soldier looks like the painting Twitch chat soldier. No, it will look like this. It will look like this. Wait. it will look like this in the future. I mean, it could look like a Twitch soldier. I really like the purple color, okay? It's one of my favorite. Or is it violet? I have no idea. You a Twitch admin. So sad that now I have to go. Oh, take care, Vir, and have a great concert. Tell me later how it goes. Baldur download after 9 hours. Yo, I didn't know that you want to buy a Baldur. I hope you will like it. It could be a little daunting at the first, but you have a lot of guides there, a lot of tooltips, so they will help you. And you can ask me if you want about some stuff that you don't know. Take some time on your character creation. Read the stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. And don't be afraid that you will that you will screw something up during character creation or leveling up. You can always respec later for the very small fee. Gonna go freak everyone road. Oh, I think it's a very easy road though. I noticed that in Baldur's Gate everyone is very horny. So I can guess that you will have fun this road. I mean, it's a little lore explained why, so... And also, this is D&D party, of course, everyone is horny. Like normal D&D session. After watching your streams, I can tell. Yeah. And I'm not even horny on streams. And I'm not horny at all. Not download a mod to make everyone with a board. Oh. I mean, Dragon Balls are the best in the game. I really love how they made them. It's really, they're looking great. Fuck. I also really like the fact that they in the original D&D, most races have the various traits to the characters. So like the elves had the better charisma or better dexterity and stuff. In Baldur's Gate, it's not a case anymore, so you can just make a very strong gnome if you want. And I really like this change because it's free you up with the very big amount of options. You don't need to choose the best race for the part or something. You can choose whatever the thing you want. Very cool, though. Very cool. So no fluffy derks, strength 100 part. No. I mean, you can do it. You know, maybe not strength 100 because the biggest amount of the mortal is 20. You cannot go further than 20 without any items. And in character creation, you couldn't go more than 16 before any modificators. I think in the max you can go with 17. And don't be scary. Don't be scared. Even if your character wouldn't have, I don't know, charisma or intelligence, it can still pass checks. So because the attributes give you bonus, like +1 or +2 for your dice throws. So it's pretty cool because you can, even if you are not very skillful, you can just make a good roll, and you still will able to finish the chest, the check. Like if you want to open the chest and you are not very good at thievery, you can do it. It will be harder, but you can do it. And remember to save game often, because the game has autosave, but very, very rare. F5, of course, is the autosave. I mean the quick save. Open chest, roll 20. I mean, open locked chest. Open lock on the chest. Not the open chest. You can do it free. If you would like that, maybe you will join to some role playing session. I'm in tabletop RPG in the future. I think you can have a lot of fun. I will need to end soon. But I will finish the elf. It's the most tedious part of the elf minis, with all those ornaments on armor. I would love to join, but I don't want to kill anyone's fun, but not knowing anything about D&D. You are not doing it, I will tell you. Of course, you will be probably... I mean, the game master will help you. Players will help you if you have a good team. It's good to know what your character can do. Where Baldur? Tomorrow. Baldur will be tomorrow. Hello. Hello. Baldur will be tomorrow. 7 p.m. But the good thing is to know how to roll the dice, Noodle, how the basic checks looks like, and what can your character do. It's not very much. It's at the beginning. It's not very much. So the D&D rules are not hard. I played a lot of RPG games, really lot of RPG games, and the D&D rules are quite easy. One of the easiest, and probably it's because it's that's why the game is very popular, because the rules are very simple. The closest I go to D&D is Monopoly. Okay, so maybe you will have some issues, but it's not like end of the world. You can still have a lot of fun, and the rules are not your enemy. And the game master, dungeon master in the D&D, it's not your enemy as well. Dungeon master is to help you. Of course, they will throw enemies at you. They will make you do checks, but it's a part of the game. The dungeon masters are usually the person who knows the rules the best, so they can help you as well. So I'm sure you will have fun. Unless DM is a troll and wants to kill everyone immediately, I will change DM in in this situation, because the role playing games are people. It's all about people and the company that you want to have. If you don't like people who play, just don't do it. If you don't like your player, just throw it out. After talk, of course. Because you are here to have fun. You are here to have some good time without any trolling and stuff. So if you, of course, talk with your DM and they will tell you that hey, this role playing session is mostly trolling. It's not meant to be taken serious. That's fine if you agree on it, of course. So I played with a few game masters. I played with one who was troll, and I'm not playing with them anymore. It was a good decision, Just if they have fun like this, they can have fun like this. It's their world, but I don't want to be a part of this thing, so I just left. And this is a good decision. Apple, thank you. Hello. So yeah, I played a lot of games, a lot of tabletop games. I also run a few of the tabletop games. I mostly run them very role-playing heavy, not mechanic heavy. I'm not always a rule guard. So my biggest goal is to have fun and let my players have fun. I also have no idea where to actually look for D&D games, lol. The best start if you have a lot of time. If you have a lot of time, like huge amount of time, you can look for streamers. They do role playing sessions. Like the most famous one is Critical Role. This is very, very high, very high level of D&D. Because most of them are voice actors and actors, so they do a lot of stuff related to voice acting and acting. They have one of the best game masters in the world, the Matt Mercer, who is also a voice actor. He give a voice to the Overwatch character, McCassidy, I think it's now called. If you want the beginner's guide, you can watch Jokat, Crappy Guide to D&D. It's pretty funny. Yeah, Mercer. he's a dungeon master. The Crappy Guide to D&D is pretty fun because it's very crappy and it's crappy in a good way. But it's mostly if you know the basic stuff and you want to choose a character. But they also explain some stuff on the character sheet and other stuff. Hello, Spikey. Hello, Dogo. You can even look at the Polish site, but I think Toyagot Neu is very good channel on the role-playing games. They even have D&D. The most famous Baniak Baniaka doesn't do D&D, I think. But the live sessions are long, like 4 hours, 5 hours sometimes. So it's a daring challenge to watch all of them. So maybe just go with the search for D&D for beginners or something. I think you can also ask Scorpia about it. Maybe they will tell you more and give you good resources. I'm not a huge D&D player. Honestly, I would just wanna play with you guys. I know. I would love to play with all you all. But the problem I have is my language. I usually when I run the game, when I run the game, I usually do a lot of voice related. I cannot say it. I use very big amount of words to describe stuff, to be very precise. I know my English is fine, I know, but it's not just fine, as fine as I want it to be. I am a person who can speak very, very beautiful language with a lot of precise and descriptive words. And this is a barrier. It's it's a barrier for me that I cannot do the same in the British, the English. Polish is a beautiful language. Screw you up. No, no. It can be very beautiful language, of course. Because fancy British people talk like long sentences. Yeah, I know. So I also improvise a lot. I mean, improvising is my most powerful tool, because if I want something to make, I make them on the like this on the way. The players are having two corridors, and of course they will choose the corridors of the fluffy kittens and beautiful flowers instead of corridors of longest death in the world, full of spikes and full of death. And of course, I don't need to plan what's on the other side of the death corridor, right? Because they will go to the good corridor. And they're of course going to the death corridor because fuck me, right? So I need to think, okay, I have 10 seconds to think what's in the other side of the corridor. And I can do it in Polish, not in English. Because when I start to think and improvise in English, I have a very big problem to talk, because I started to stutter. I started to worry if anyone understand me. I lose words. I don't have exactly knowledge how to say something in English. Machine gun flash corridors randomly around the dungeon. I mean, it's it's the of course some art describes of stuff, artistic way to describe the stuff. Mm, it's a little parallel. Screw it. You know what I'm talking about. So I'm I'm worried that I will not be very good in DMing in English, and I will get nervous, and I will stutter, and I will start to feeling anxious because I will fail my players. So yeah, so I really don't want to have those situations, and I'm not sure if my English is good enough to run the game. I don't have character, and here people kinda hate furry races. No, this is not true. D&D is full of furries. My character is Ara Kokra, is the giant bird. They, and it's not like every people hate those characters. I know that people don't like Ara Kokra because it's very hard to optimize a good challenge for Ara Kokra characters, because Ara Kokras can fly. So if Dungeon Master will create a dungeon full of traps, full of random, the Indiana Jones style traps. When you press the button, it will explode or something. But the button is on the floor, and Arakokra can fly because it has wings. so, so the big reason, because it ruins the whole fun. But the good DM, it's all about talking with your DM. It's not like you go to the DM and say, "Hey, I made this character." No, it's more like, "Hello, what session are you going to play? Can I create a character who is that, and that?" It's it's mostly about talking with your D&D game master. me having almost 40 characters in Star Wars campaign, yes, and it's perfectly canon. So yeah, you can be anything in D&D. You have a lot of races to choose, but it's very good, good way to speak to your dungeon master first. What character do you want to create? Because D&D is so old that it have giant amount of lore and giant amount of resources to have. Some of them are official, some of them are not official. Some of them are fantasy, some of them are steampunk. It's various words, so it's good. It's in a very good practice to talk with your DM and ask, "Hey, what campaign type you are playing to run? Is it a fantasy? Is it a steampunk? Is it using official D&D rules? Is it using not official D&D rules? Isn't using your D&D rules, because homebrew is also a thing?" And yeah, it's tabletop is all about talking and all about communications. It's the most important stuff, because if you are on the same page as other players and other people who play the D&D or other tabletop game, you will have a wonderful wonderful time. That also is very confusing. It's not that confusing. Maybe my language is not exactly very precise, because the game master, the dungeon master is the same, but dungeon master is for the D&D term, and game master is for the other games. It's the same. It's the same. Dungeon master run the game and is responsible for creating a world, creating rules, creating the everything. Right? You are in control of your character. You are controlling your character. This is your character sheet. This is all yours. But it's very good practice to talk with your game masters. What campaign you are going to play? What scenario they will run? To not surprise them with. Oh, my character is level 20 and your campaign is for level 1, right? So my character is a god, basically. Or for example, you create a fish character, because yes, it's a fish in the D&D. You can create a literal fish that cannot breathe out of the water, and your campaign is set on the desert. Yes, yes, Spike. I'm glad that you are appreciated. Oh, have fun with Toxie. Yeah, you can make a fish character in D&D. So yeah, the best place to start is look on the player handbook, because the player handbook is the most basic book about D&D. It has rules, it has races, it has classes, the basic stuff. Of course, you don't need to read anything. I mean, everything from this, because it's pointless. But you can read basic rules, basic characters. There are whole sections for the beginners. So it's a lot, but it's worth it. Okay, for now I think I will end the stream, because I also need to go. No, it's not too much. Don't worry about it too much. It's only a game. So yeah, really, it's only a game. It's not as hard as it sounds. I run a game for preschoolers in my career. It's all very simple, because you have 10 years of experience. Yes and no. It's for me it's easier to talk about this, yeah, but if you want to have a grip, just Google how to begin in D&D or something like this. Probably there will be a lot of videos to get you covered. The rules are not as hard as they sound. So yeah, so you also probably should know what is tabletop, because it's not a board game. It's not a board game. You don't have board mostly. Sometimes you do, but sometimes mostly you don't. It's mostly an imagination game. Okay, you may know, but I don't know your current knowledge level. But yeah, it's a good start, because when I tried to explain my mother what is tablet game, she was so confused that she still don't know exactly. And I tried a lot. Okay, for now I need to end because I have a lot of things to do today. So thank you so much. I painted two of them. I need also paint two of them more. So I'm in the middle. I hate painting brown on those miniatures because they have so many little lines to paint, but they will look awesome. So yeah, so sorry for a little shorter stream, but I hope next week will be a little longer. It all depends how much time I will have. See you tomorrow on Baldur's Gate at 7 p.m. Take care, everyone, and I will see who can I raid. Because probably I can raid someone. Where are my bugs? Oh, the darts are here. Like and subscribe. Remember to hit the bell. Oh my gosh, I know who can I raid. Doryu. Okay, so take care and see you. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.